Hello, today I'm going to show you how to use Form Publisher to give immediate feedback to both to staff at your school, as well as to populate a letter that you can print off and send home to parents for student discipline. At our school, at West Alexander Middle School, our staff members fill out a referral form, a Google form, and it populates to myself and my principal. Once the students get to us, this is the form that we fill out to document our meeting with that student and any discipline that we may assign that student. So here's our form. It is in the editing stage here, but the referral date, student first, last name, location, grade, referring teacher, email. It is important that you have all your staff's emails because you will click the teachers that student has throughout the day, and that's this field will shoot the end result of this out to all those teachers, so it's very important that you have that. And this is very simple. You don't have to type them all in. If you have them in a list in a spreadsheet form, you can actually copy that list and paste it, and it'll all populate. Admin handling, present action, and administrative comments. So what you need to do is utilize Form Publisher. It's an add-on, so you need to get that add-on from the Google Apps. And there's a little puzzle piece that comes on up here in the top corner. If you click on that puzzle piece and go to Form Publisher and click on Get Started, I'm going to walk you through how to set this up. So you can turn your submissions into docs, sheets, slides. You can use this if you have a Google form and you're doing some PD, or your teachers are completing something for some CEUs. You can have them fill out a form with their name and date, and then actually populate this into a doc or a slide to print off certificates form. You use this in a lot of different ways. So I'm going to click on Docs. Form Publisher is taking all the headings in your document, and they're actually going to create you a demo template. So here is the demo template that Form Publisher creates for you, and it gives all the information that you have within that form, and it'll populate this information. This is kind of like a receipt. In one of my previous videos, I've used this receipt format. But as you can see, all the headings in your form have to be in between these little two arrow things. I don't know what the appropriate name for those are, but I call them little arrows. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually change this to a form, to a layout that I have created. And go to copy of demo. So what I did here was I linked mine there. And all this is what our letter to our parents looks like. It has our letterhead on it, and then Dear Parent, it has it'll say like Mr. Draper received an office referral for the student's name on the referral date, and it was handled on, and it's also got the timestamp. Present action, administrator's comments. Here this is real big in a different font because it'll say sincerely Mr. Draper or Dr. Maynard. So whatever font and size letter you have, it'll populate in that as well. So this is a demonstration of what we use. So I just changed that over. It shows that there's 7 markers matching. If there's a marker that does not match within your letter, it'll tell you that, and you just have to go back and figure out which one that is. There's 5 questions not in the template, and it shows you those as well. I didn't think that those were relevant to my letter. So I did all that. I'm going to click Next. And then it's going to show me destination of folder. So this is where Form Publisher output folder. So any template that's made in this will actually put it in a folder for you. You can rename it. You can put it in a different folder if you want within your drive. You can move this folder around and change the name of it if you want. It's going to generate the file title by template title and increment. If you wanted to do by student first and last name, you can change that, but once again, it needs to be the exact headers of each one of these. So let me show you that real quick. If I go to responses and create a spreadsheet, The best way to make sure that you get the exact titles is by just copying and pasting from this response spreadsheet. So student first name, I'm just going to Control-C, I'm going to copy that. And we'll come back over here because I wanted that to actually be first student first name, comma, student last name whenever it populates. And that'll just ensure that no matter what, it populates the way I want it to in one increment at a time. And that's it there, so I'm going to hit next. Now, who has access? I will have access. I can also have, I can add whoever I would like in here to have access. So I'm going to click. Now within this, I'm going to add an additional one, and I'm going to put a marker in here that says email. The reason why I'm doing this is I told you that it was important that you have all your teachers' emails, which is right here. So I know that that's email. So I want it, everybody with email, I don't want them to have access, but I want it to send them a PDF. Okay? I want them to be able to get those emails whenever I send it out. I want them to get those PDF emails. Once again, that's one way that all your teachers can get that. So I'm going to click that. We'll click add. So now anybody in my form, as I go through my form, anybody that I click on their email, it'll automatically send just those teachers an email of the form. So then I'm going to click done. Now I'm going to try it. So just going to do a demo one for today. I'll do John Brown, bathroom 6. So I'm just going to click just my email, C. Draper. Click next. Choose Mr. Draper, ISS. 3 days of ISS on ... You can have comments, and I'm going to submit. Now, as soon as I submit that, I will be getting an email. Let me pull up my email real quick. From Form Publisher, and it will look just like this. All the other teachers that are in the email column, this will be sent to as well. So I'm going to click on it, and this right here is what I would print off and send home, give to the student that day before they leave my office, tell them to take it home, get it signed and returned by their parents. And then this would also go out to all staff members that I clicked under that email section. Now if I go back into my copy of my discipline, it holds all that information. It's all right there. Now if I go back to my folder that I was in, here it is in my Form Publisher folder. And once again, this is the folder that the Form Publisher created for you for your outputs folder. You can rename that, and then you'll always have all your students housed right here. Hope this was helpful. If you have any more questions or concerns, feel free to shoot me an email at cdraper@alexander.k12.nc.us. Have a great day.